Hi viewers, now I am going to show you how to install our uh, PHP and Laravel quick e-commerce PHP and Laravel scripts. In this video, I am showing you how to install our React and Next.js Admin Panel. In previous video, we all shown you how to install API. So now I will show you how to install React and Next.js Laravel application, React and Next.js front-end application, admin front-end. So first of all, we have to unzip our PHP scripts. I'm unzipped. Going to the folder. In previous video I have already described you about each folder and each file showing here, so I am not describing you again. So now I am going to source code folder, and here you will find admin React folder. So I am extracting this folder. In this folder you will find our React and Next.js Admin Panel. So I have a lot of files, so I am not going to and codes, so I am not going to describe all of them. I am going to describe only a specific file called env sample. You know that each React and Next.js application required an env file. So this env describes all the required parameters to run this application. So I am going here. We are where we have created an env.sample file, so that you can understand what required to run your application for each variable. In each variable, I am opening this file with Notepad. Yeah, I am opening this file with Notepad. Here I am describing you this file, is parameter and this value. So this is the public language file, the default language, public default language. That means this language will showing by default in our admin site. Next, public default multi-language. Is this site enabled for multi-language? If true, it will enable for multi-language. If false, it will not show multi-language option. So next, public available languages. Here some the languages your site is available by default. We have two languages available, en and ar, but you can add more languages. React app show web tools. This application this will record only for development mode. In production mode, it will always be disabled. Live. In this portion, you have to put your put some URL to access your admin application. By default, the public admin URL, where your admin portion will be run. The REST API endpoint, the endpoint where your API is already uploaded. Next, public website URL, your public website URL, where your Flutter web version or our Next.js public web version will be shown. That application URL. Application mode, production or environment. Stripe. If you Stripe, if your application, if you want to your application will be enable a Stripe option. So this public key enable striped public key, type secret key, and there have lots of Firebase implementation in our application, like push notification, others notifications are also some mobile notifications. So these notifications require Firebase keys. So all of the Firebase application keys are here. So you have to provide each key. You have to get these keys from Firebase and put it here. You have to put it here. But note that from this application, some of keys and features are paid version, and you have to purchase this API key or others key from that particular website. So there may have some cost incurred to you. Another is Laravel, Cloudflare key. Our application using Cloudflare site key instead of CAPTCHA. Google CAPTCHA, since this is much easier than Google CAPTCHA, so we have used it. Pusher key for if you want to enable live chatting with your admin and customer, with your seller and customer, then you have to buy pusher subscription for instant communication. So this is the from this block you have to put pusher subscription information, and Paytm, if you want to instigate Paytm payment option, if you want to instigate Razor Pay payment option. So this is the basic requirements for ENV. So viewers, you have to set this better you have to set this set all of this variable before compile of your application. So for secret reason, I will not show all of this URL and key for here. I will put it separately. So viewer, I have created my env file. I have updated all of the variable I have shown you, and created my env file, renaming our env.sample by renaming our env.sample file, and created .env file. Created an env file. Now I am going to okay. Now I have run a cmd.cmd. And now I will install the required libraries to compile our React Next.js application. To install, I have used the command npm install. This will install all the required libraries. Our installation has been our library installation has completed. So now we are one step to now our next step is to compile this application. Now I am going to run CMD. Okay. Uh, now I am now we will install in Node.js library, Next.js library. So this command will install the Next.js library npm install. Okay, our Next.js library installation completed. Now we will build our application. We are running CMD once again. We are already in our Node.js application. Node.js, we are already in our React and Next.js application. So now we need to install our library that need to run your React application. So I am installing required libraries in pm ins npm install. This command will install all your required libraries to run your Node applications and to run your React and Next.js applications. Our our Next.js library installation completed. So now we will build our application in this command will build your application for production environment. One thing to know before one important information I want to share with you is that .env file. .env file is very much important for build your application. Without .env file, your application will not build, will generate some errors because some variable available in your .env file is required to build your application. So we will create a proper .env file using our .env .example file. Wow, our build process has done. So we are going to again our source code folder. There you will find 3 additional folders. One node modules. This folder is controlled by our system, Next.js system, and a build module where your build where all files are stored after build, and finally a deploy module. This will very much important for us to build and deploy process, to make easier build and deploy process for our users. We have customized our application to copy all your required application files in this folder. So you will need to just zip this folder and upload. You will just need to upload these files through your FileZilla. So this using your FileZilla. So for now, this our hosting space is empty. We will upload these files are we using FileZilla, but there have lots of files exists in these folders, especially node modules and next folder, next and build folders. So to avoid a lengthy process, we will zip this folder and upload it to our hosting space. So I am zipping this folder. Zip process done. I am uploading this file. Upload process started. Okay, our upload process done. Now we will go to our hosting space through cPanel. I am going to refresh. Okay, our zip file is showing here. Now I am going to extract. Okay, our extraction done. Now I am going to run the application. Okay, our application started. Now I am going to take a look at this screen. There now no application found, so I am going to refresh this page since we have already installed our required files. Wow, our application. Oh, our application is showing here. So we will now log in using our preset password to our application. Done. We have logged in and our system installed successfully. Goodbye. See you in next video.